Hi, everyone. This is Jeff Blake from the Hemophilia Alliance, President and CEO. Today, we're going to try something different. We are going to add a video to our newsletter, and this is something we're going to continue on throughout this year, and we would love to hear your feedback and input on it. The first item I really want to highlight today in this newsletter video is in the January newsletter, we offered a camper scholarship for naming my newsletter article, and the responses were overwhelming. And I want to thank everyone for submitting your input on our newsletter article. Our newsletter team had a tough decision to make. We came up with a naming convention for my newsletter article, and that is Jeff Weighs In. I really appreciate the input on that from Maricela Trujillo from the Gulf States Hemophilia and Thrombophilia Center, and from Lisa Jacobs at the Georgetown Hemophilia Treatment Center. Each of those individuals will be contacted, and we will direct a $1,000 campership to the campership of their choice. We really are excited about donating that money, and we are very hopeful that it's used to its fullest extent at the camp that is attached to that funding. I also want to mention today that we had a national advocacy roundtable meeting that included the Hemophilia Alliance team, NBDF's policy team, HFA's team, and the Coalition for Hemophilia B's team. The whole goal of this meeting was to look for ways to enhance collaboration among our organization around state and local advocacy, and to look for ways to work with hemophilia treatment centers and chapters to strengthen relationships with Medicaid agencies. There will be more to report on that in the future. I also want to let you know that we have a very important upcoming member meeting. That is our spring member meeting and Washington Hill Day. It will be held from April 15th to April 18th, and not surprisingly, in Washington, D.C. If you haven't signed up for this meeting, I would encourage you to sign up now. We really need your support to strengthen our advocacy in these trying times around HTC sustainability, 340B legislation, and payer activities and PBM reform. Speaking of potential legislation, we recently received a proposed bill from the Senate. A group of 6 senators drafted a bill called the Sustain 340B Act. We will be reviewing that and providing comments back to the appropriate parties, because we need to do everything we can to protect HTCs and 340B. We will have updates from that in our newsletter and at our member meetings, and we will keep you apprised of events around that Sustain 340B Act. I appreciate your time today listening to this video, and again, would love your input and thoughts on how we can make our newsletter stronger, more successful, and more engaging. Thank you for your time and have a great day.